Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. So in this video we're going to take on the extreme Esbr stage of Ext Int versus Super TEQ. So in this stage, basically what we're going to do is we're going to rely on the power of the double Broly, and then we're going to run with the Kid Buu alongside of the Janemba and the Final Form Frieza, and then we're also going to run the Golden Support Frieza as well, and then we're going to just kind of see how the team goes. So Kid Buu, I don't have him max link leveled. He wouldn't have it currently activated here anyway, but obviously I think he sorely needs big bad bosses for this stage. His defense is just a tad low without it. Broly, on the other hand, his defense is super impressive, so we're not going to have too many problems there. Obviously there are no hybrid Saiyans or pure Saiyans here, but we do have the friend 100% Broly just going to work. Basically he's going to just dish out the damage and raise his defense. So the Kid Buu is going to act as a very high source of damage, and also he's going to do some healing for us. Because his defense is pretty not bad, but without big bad bosses it's a bit lower than it should be. We will take some damage on him, but he should generally heal up the damage that he takes, or at least create a net gain. And then we'll have the other Broly obviously clean up house. Generally we want to try and keep the Brolys on main rotation, so we're going to move this one off to the second rotation. We do have the Int support type Vegeta. I was lucky enough to get him from an Int type banner, and he's very good. And then yeah, Janemba does quite alright in this stage. He's got 111k defense. He could have more because obviously he's got big bad bosses, so we could activate that link with him. We could link him up with the Kid Buu. So there is room for Janemba to really improve, but his evasion is really impressive already, plus the amount of damage that he does. And then we obviously have the Int support type Vegeta, who we're going to eventually link up with Broly, just mainly for the sake of obviously we want Vegeta to link up with Broly, so that Broly can get the big passive bonus and also some links, because him and Vegeta share a couple links. But otherwise, yeah, this first round is not going too bad. This is a very strong Ext Int team. It's a very strong team. Vegeta can stun, Janemba has high evasion, the Brolys are just, absolute animals. Frieza is a great free-to-play addition to the team. He gets a support type passive when he's fighting Goku type family enemies, which is obviously very good. And then also we want to factor in the fact that he gets damage reduction as well when he successfully guards attacks against Goku type's enemies. So yeah, he's very good. Kid Buu, yeah, if we had big bad bosses would be looking a lot better, but his damage already is just so impressive, so we bring him along because he's really going to help out with some stages if we have one or two enemies. Now here's Broly. Broly's just going to go to town, clean up Tien, clean up Chaozu. This 100% Broly, obviously I have a 55% Broly, but this 100% Broly really showed for me, because people were looking at Broly and saying, oh, well, only a 2.4 or whatever attacks that. I mean, yeah, he's not got a great linking partner here, but I mean, a 2.4 million, but he was firing them off twice. He was getting crits. His defense was, almost impeccable. He's just very good. And here we have a very good lineup as well. We have the Broly here, next to the Janemba, which isn't a perfect combination. They don't really share links, but because we don't have to give Broly that much ki, we can save a lot of links, a lot of ki orbs for the Janemba, which really helps him out. And then the Int Golden Frieza is going to provide some support type bonus to the Broly as well. Broly took 64k there with obviously some attack reduction, but really impressive tanking. He's going to take even less damage now because of the fact that his extra 18% has kicked in against the Great Saiyaman. So yeah, overall, I think one thing this stage does show is the impressiveness of Broly. I'm not going to say I'm lost for words, but His performance in the stage was very nice. Very, very, very nice. It was just really solid defensively. He definitely did the most damage by far. And just the two of them really carried and just created a very good front line for the rest of the team to work off of. And because of that, we didn't have that many problems when it came to performing at the stage. Like, it was just really, really solid overall. Now we got the 100% one. So we have a Goku's family enemy, obviously. So we are getting the support type passive from Frieza. But yeah, we just gonna give him the int orb there. Give Broly that one. And then we're going to give Vegeta all these int orbs, mainly because he gains so much attack and defense per int orb that he gains, that it's going to stack up and give him some nice defense, which will be good at the back line there for some damage, and obviously to keep him from taking damage. But also, we really want to heal up, and nuking all units that stack with that attack. I mean, look at that 3 mil. Look at that. Look at Broly go. Okay, he's obviously getting the support from Final Form Frieza, but just demolishing them, really. Like, he's not even another super attack. Defense is probably just sitting close to 200k now. He's a machine, absolute animal. Finishing fight after fight after fight. He's just hammering away at these at the stage here. Wow, this is just nuts. Vegeta doing some really good attacks there. Yeah, that's the second fight done. So right now we're rolling good. We've popped an Icarus, popped a Whis. Not even had a problem. Obviously there are pure Saiyans and hybrid Saiyans in a lot of these stages, but that goes for a lot of these mono type SBRs. There are a lot of Saiyans in these SBRs, so you really are going to want to not focus in on units that are good against them, but it is going to help you if you have them, obviously. So here what we're going to do is we're just going to activate a Princess Snake, try and just get the 1 turn defense improvement there, because obviously we have Kid Buu on rotation, and we're just going to see if we can take out the Trunks. We're actually a bit unfortunate that Janemba supered there, evaded attacks there, because he actually gets an extra attack bonus if he gets hit beforehand. So getting 1 hit and evasion probably would have netted off better attack-wise. But Broly's going to have a chance to do multiple supers here because he's fighting pure and hybrid Saiyans. We're not going to get either. But still, Broly's defense, 38k. All he's got is a Princess Snake activated as well. It's just so impressive. After he supers, that extra defense reduction kicks in. That extra defense from his super kicks in, and 38k in extreme SBR. Yeah, okay, he's under double Broly leads, but it's impressive. He's not even got all his links. He's an animal. Man's a beast. Broly is a unit. This is the hardest content currently on global, and he is making an absolute mockery of it. He is just a disgusting creature. So yeah, we'll see what we activate here. We are fortunate that we have a good rotation. We'll see. Broly should be able to take out the Kid Trunks. Yeah, Broly should be able to take out the Kid Trunks. And then we'll have the Golden Frieza as well. And then hopefully we'll have the Frieza at the back there. We can afford to gamble in on this turn. But I think we're going to play it safe. Well, mildly safe. Activate an Android 8 and just kind of gives the extra defensive buff. Overall, defense in Extreme SBR is not like the greatest stat because it doesn't really protect you against super attacks. Like, you'll still take a massive amount, but it will really help against normal attacks. And with units like innate defense reduction, like Broly, it will help him take a lot less damage because it's like him firing off 2 supers. It's really going to help him out. And then Golden Frieza is going to come in. Nice damage. We've already taken out Trunks. Yeah, we shouldn't take too much here because Golden Frieza also has quite high defense. You can see there the difference, 170k. The Broly the previous turn obviously had Princess Snake active, but he only took 40k, which is very impressive. We've got the big buff here from the Vegeta, which is good. The Broly's been stacking, so we should be fine. and then the Janemba will also be able to get his super attack off. So overall, we should be quite fine this turn. Yeah, you can see everyone's defense is just skyrocketing. Everyone's just really chilling with high defense here. Broly coming in. That's big attacks. He's probably going to finish off Vegeta or get really close. The 55% Broly, you can see not really getting off additionals because we didn't have any or that much additional in his hit pro. We didn't manage to get some decent additional equipment with our equipment yet, so we'll try that. But yeah, honestly, not too bad. This stage will be quite rough, but we have plenty items to take it on. In terms of other units that you could bring on the stage, I think you could definitely bring maybe the metal cooler, the Int metal cooler. You could definitely bring the LR Bojack, although you wouldn't have the best linking partners. He's still a very solid unit on his own, especially defensively. I think, you know, the Kid Buu that we have is obviously a very solid choice from that aspect. Int LR Cell is also great, and possibly the Easy A Cell as well, just to link with him. Those are also, you know, two very solid options. The Angel Freezer is also okay. I wouldn't say he's a premier choice, but if you have him Rainbow, I could see him doing a decent job. That's all I can think of off the top of my head, but I mean, there are still some really solid options out there. So yeah, definitely some units that players can look into and building around their own teams and everything. You know, I definitely feel like that's probably the best way to go. Especially the Cell. The Cell would be very solid. I mean, you can almost rely entirely on 2 leader cells in an Int team, basically. It just does so much damage, the heal, the utility, it's just super impressive, really. So yeah, cells definitely one for sure. That would be probably the best unit actually in Extreme SBR Int that you could run, or Extreme SBR Extreme Int that you could run for this stage. So yeah, I definitely would consider bringing Cell if I had him. And I wouldn't even be surprised if you did. He is a top-notch unit. But yeah, other than that, yeah, we're gonna have Broly kind of dish out some nice good damage here with this Dokkan attack. It's gonna get all of them quite low, which is good, and then we can slowly clean them all up. Obviously, the thing with Extreme SBR is you do want to bring some significant damage, because Extreme SBR, the enemies are not any more tanky than a normal SBR, like a normal mono type SBR. They just hit like trucks. So the main goal here is to eliminate them by dishing out intense damage, and that's really going to help you. We also get a lucky double super there, leaving only one enemy, and then yeah, we'll finish him with Broly. We won't have any problems. I mean, even if he supers, this Broly is not going to take any damage. So yeah. Other than that, guys, this was a good run, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you've had any success with Extreme Int, Extreme SBR. But otherwise, until the next video, cheers and bye.